Hey folks, Ryan Graden here, and we are officially in the stand on this Friday night of youth season. I'm hunting with my daughter Taydem, and we are actually right on the edge of some timber and a bean field. The deer come out of the timber into the bean field, this corner of the field. The field belongs to our neighbor, and the timber is a patch of public ground. Fortunately, the public ground is pretty deep, and a lot of people who access it come in on the other side, and they don't come this far in. So the private access that we have to this ground really gives us an advantage. So we're going to sit tight in this stand. The beans were just picked 4 or 5 days ago, and neighbor said that he's seeing deer pretty often back here. So hopefully, if we sit tight, we'll be pretty good. So I guess we will hope for the wind to die down a little bit, sit here on this warm evening and see if anything comes out for Taydem to harvest. Okay guys.
You can see it.
Okay, you can see. I tell you what, you guys, the Gradens did it again, and unfortunately, I was right in the last few minutes of shooting light. Whew. And I'm sorry for not getting footage, but again, you can see.
I got scoped.
If there's legal shooting light, we're gonna shoot. And so we just had 3 does come out earlier, got footage of that, and again these last few minutes of the night we had 2 bucks and a doe, and we had to look through the scope, and he was a good one. And so this is Taydem, and I said, honey, I don't have footage, but pull the trigger. So we're gonna get some footage. We're gonna go out here. He's in the bean field, I'm sure of it. She hit him good. We're gonna go see if we can retrieve him, and hopefully bring you guys some footage of a nice buck by the second graded girl within a week. So, ready to go a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's climb out. Let's go see what we can find. Yep, that's him. I think we found him. Oh my goodness, Taydem! Oh my goodness, Taydem! Shine it on you. Oh, Taydem Marie. What are you thinking?
He's big.
All right, folks, again, in true Graden fashion, we had a last minute harvest tonight. And this is daughter number 3, Taydem Graden. Taydem is 13, and how many deer have you killed now?
7.
This is number 7?
I think so, yeah.
And she was waiting for a good buck tonight. This is, yeah, our 2020 buck. And Taydem's number 7, and this is their 4th buck for you out of 7. So we're very happy, very blessed. 3 generations sitting here in the field. We got Papa behind the camera, me and Taydem. So, you know, hunting is part of our family heritage, and we enjoy every minute of it. So, encouraging you guys, keep hunting out there, hunt hard this season, make memories with those you love and those people that you are friends with, and just know that you are blessed beyond measure. And this is just one of those things that is evidence of that. So Again, this is Ryan Graden and Taydem Graden with Outreach Outdoors and Midwest Whitetails, and we'll see you again soon.
It's the afternoon of September 26th, and Eliott and I are out for the second time this youth season here in Iowa. Tonight, the conditions are not ideal. It's about 85 degrees, really humid, 20+ mile-per-hour wind out of the south. But we don't have a ton of time to hunt because next week we have my daughter's birthday and we're going to be camping as a family for a couple days. So as much as I want to hunt this cold front that's coming through Iowa in the next week or so, I don't think we're going to be able to. We're trying to make the most of this evening tonight. We're sitting a couple rows back into a cornfield and we're overlooking the food plot, and then we got a little bit of beans in front of us too. So there's timber where I hope these deer are bedded. They're going to be coming out of that, hopefully in front of us. But with that said, with the temperatures and the wind, the conditions are not ideal. I'm going to make the most of this sit and we will see what happens.
It's just after 6 o'clock. So far we've seen no deer. That spark? Did the gun spark? Yes.
Got her?
Yep.
What do you think, bud? Uh-huh. Pretty sweet. Well, here's Eliott's doe. She didn't go maybe 125 yards tops and made a good shot on her. She was quartering too, but with that muzzle loader, able to put that shot kind of right at the base of her neck and shoulder and did some good damage. Pretty easy blood trail to follow. But long story short, we think this next week is going to be incredible as far as temperatures go. Opening bow season here in Iowa, the last weekend of the youth season. All that to say, we didn't have really any time to hunt. And so this was probably going to be our last time. So we're super thankful to our good friend Zach who let us hunt his property tonight. Super thankful to make memories with my son Eliott. It's been a blast and we're looking forward to making some jerky, right? Yeah, good job, bud.
That's really all I want.
Well, it's September 29th and I haven't really been in the tree since. the opening day of youth season last Saturday, over a week ago. And Maddox and I went out and we saw 7 different deer. We had a little 8-pointer come through right at first light, but too early to see through his pins and through his peep sight and the pins, and also I was just putting the camera on the tree. So he ended up coming back later and tickling horns with a little buck, a little spike buck, and but the wind was just so dead and so quiet that we really never got a chance to see those. The wind was swirling way too bad. So I let him do all the interviews and talking, everything like that. He's 11, so it's just fun, seeing him grow up a little bit. It's his first year with the bow. So a side note to that is Brooks is 7, and he's pulling about 27 pounds. I talked with Bill Winke, and he convinced me Drew shot his first buck. His son shot his first buck at 25 pounds. So I think he's pulling enough weight now, and he really wants to get out there with the bow. So we're going to go ahead and just let him give it a shot here this year, as long as he's proficient at 10 to 15 yards. So we'll keep working, get him out there, and stay with us. It's going to be really entertaining here come the next few weeks with those guys getting out in the tree. October 1st is right around the corner, Thursday. I'm glad I'm not doing this interview yesterday because I wouldn't have these photos to share, but Split G2 came back again and showed back up a couple more times last night. So we'll keep you updated on him, but he's taken over right where Split G3 was last year in that core area. So we're going to hunt him exactly how we did last year on the south tree planting, and get in there when he starts showing himself in daylight, and hopefully he shows himself while we're in the tree. Broken beam really hasn't shown up a ton. We have a Spindly 9 that's shown up. I really don't have names for some of these deer because I don't know who's passing through and who's not from their summer to their fall seasons, to their wintering grounds and stuff like that. So we're just kind of holding off and going to show you a lot of photos here today, but hopefully the boys can get on one of those nice bucks out there, and if one of them excites Caleb or I, we're going to draw back as well. But several nice ones to choose from. It's just that we're not sure how old some of them are as they've come into these core areas. Still waiting for the wide 3 to show up, but he's a really good deer as well. So stay with us. A lot of great hunts coming up with Outreach Outdoors on Midwest Whitetail. Thanks for watching us.